Despite the fact that you don't get your double jump back from wall sliding, it's possible in Gestalt to infinitely climb up a solid wall. Once you have the air dash, you can repeatedly wall jump and air dash to slowly gain height over time. You don't actually need air dash to climb a wall like this though. We can start infinitely climbing as soon as we unlock double jump and the dive kick. Alethea's dive kick is super flexible. You can cancel its animation into basically any other air animation, including attacking, double jumping, or air dashing. This is obviously really good for general quick movement, but we can do some trickier stuff with it. Normally, if we turn around in midair with an attack, Alethea still has some aerial momentum. She doesn't instantly start moving the opposite direction. If we dive kick in the opposite direction first, though, we can instantly swap our momentum to moving backwards, and then immediately cancel the dive kick into a normal aerial attack to not drop downwards with the dive kick while we flip directions. The timing on this is precise enough to require some practice, but once we have it down, we can use repeated wall jumps and dive kick cancel turnarounds to infinitely climb, as long as there is a wall to wall jump off of and no ceiling to get in our way. There is one skip in particular where we can take advantage of this. In the depths of Ryllier, there is a boss fight in the lab where we have to fight 5 copies of the previous boss. Naturally, this takes a long time to go through. There's a wall just before it, however, that leads up to a path that we normally wouldn't have access to until after finishing the fight and going through some dialogue. We can use dive kick cancel wall climbs to skip up here and avoid the boss fight completely. We do still have to backtrack a little bit. We need the key we get from Faust after his exposition to be able to leave the labs. That only takes around 20 seconds to do though, in comparison to the potential several minutes that fighting the boss does. Pretty huge time save in the grand scheme of things. A fun thing to note is that you can technically wall climb with just well-timed wall jumps and dive kicks like Kyne is doing here, but the timing is like insanely tight. I weep for the thumbs of anyone doing it this way.